Good morning, y'all. Yes, I am up at 2 something in the morning because guess who can't sleep? Guess who woke up? She was having an asthma attack. Yes, me. Whew, this weather. These allergies are killing me so bad. I'm gonna tell you. I had to get up and I'm back on the couch again. Cause in my room, I need to get an air purifier and have something to I need to have something I can is it this? Have something I can sleep. I mean, some type of air purifier up in here. Yeah, I got on 1,000 clothes and because it's getting cold up in here, I had to turn the air up down. I had to turn it down so it can be cold enough in here. So yeah, I'm back on the couch because I sleep better on the couch because I sleep upright. I have one more thing to get. I have a blanket right here. It's not a big one, but it'll suffice. It'll do what I need for it to do. I don't need a big blanket on because I got all these clothes, and I also have this right here, another blanket, so that'll be fine. That'll be fine. I just need to go and get my neck pillow. This one got me jacked up. I thought I had a neck pillow, but I had to take another treatment. And I have my humidifier going. Turn it on so I can turn this light off. I don't know if you can see it. There it is. I got the humidifier going. And I am going to turn this light off. It's my phone. Try to get comfortable, y'all. I'm going to turn. I'm not going to turn that light off just quite yet. Because I got to take this Benadryl. Got to take this Benadryl. And I'm not going outside tomorrow. I went outside and I literally just had a coughing attack and sneezing, and it was very high yesterday for mold and trees, extremely high. So I probably should have had on a mask or something when I went outside. Because as soon as I stepped out the door, excuse me, that's when it started happening. All of a sudden, just all of a sudden, I just started coughing really bad. And it was just like, so I'm not taking a walk tomorrow. I'm going to do yoga in my house, I'm not going outside. Unless I go from here to the car and I'll have my mask on. But I'll have to check the forecast, not the forecast, but I'll have to check the my email again because I get asthma alerts and allergy alerts to see what's inside of the what's on the what's outside, what's in the air, especially during this season. But for now, where's my pillow, that my neck pillow? Oh, here it is. And you see this albuterol? I took the albuterol, I took a treatment. Oh, where's the thing at? This season jacks me up all the time. Just finished taking a treatment, so yeah. And I had to get it a little colder in here because that's probably why too it wasn't cold enough for me to be able to breathe, and that's probably why I woke up in the middle of the night gasping because I felt like I couldn't get any air. So I'm gonna still have to sit up some more because it's right here. It's just, it's hard to breathe. Yeah, so before I take my medicine, that Benadryl, I need to let this stop shaking first. And then I'll take the Benadryl and I'll go to sleep. But I'll be open. And I had taken the allergy medication today, but because of the dysphagia and everything that's going on, I can't still swallow that whole pill that I need to swallow for the my allergies. And I don't have any in liquid form, so I just have to wait. I just have to take that Zyrtex, which is not working. Claritin doesn't work. Zyrtex doesn't work. Zyrtex, I don't think I would say that it's not enough milligrams. And it's something else called Zycol or something like that. And I don't know nothing about that because I haven't tried it. But I heard you're supposed to take it at night and it's supposed to relieve it. So I see my ENT doctor coming up. Oh, and just to let you guys know, I do have a doctor coming out to see me. I have an appointment because of all of the stuff that's going on. They know what's going on, so they're going to come out, which is good, instead of me having to come to them. They're going to come out and they're going to, check on me, and they will be coming out until I get better. So right now I'm just trying to rest and get better and not have to worry about anything. And that's pretty much it, guys. I'm so tired and sleepy, but I can't go to sleep. I want to. I'm so tired. But I got to sit up for a moment, let this die down, and then take my Benadryl again. Then I'll really get some sleep. I'm not doing nothing tomorrow. I'm not going outside. I'm going to stay right in this house. Make me some breakfast in the morning, some cream of wheat. We'll see. Because tomorrow is a week from being out of the hospital. So I will introduce thicker food maybe a thicker smoothie or some, like I said, cream of wheat. We'll see, but I'll still make it kind of like not too thick to make sure that I get my nutrients in, and then my blood sugar will be stabilized as well. So fingers crossed, we'll see. I'm getting better though, and it's only been a week. Today is a week, so it's only been a week that I've been out of the hospital, and I'm progressing like that. So I'll say give it like 2, 3 weeks. Is it gonna be 100%? No, but I'll take it. It'll be uh, better than what it had been. So as long as if I keep the allergies under control, my esophagus would be up under control, my asthma would be up under control. But it's the season, and it's like this pollen is so bad out here to this season for everywhere, but especially here in Missouri. The pollen, it's horrible. Like you can go out to your car and you see the thick pollen on there. It is absolutely horrible. And I suffer during the season. That's why I don't like to be really in St. Louis during this season, because I'm a suffer, because the flowers and where I live at around all these flowers, that is not helping me. So I say, well, I'm in the house so much. I'm in the house because what's outside can kill me. And then they're coming in the hospital with respiratory problems that people don't even know what it is. And even if you do the respiratory panel, it comes up negative. So what is out here? Like, that makes you, well, what are we inhaling outside? What are we breathing in? So, and it's a lot more people that's been coming in for respiratory problems, so I don't know. I wish I had me a heat pad right now. Then I could put it on my chest and I can turn the air down even more, which I think I'm going to do anyway, because it's almost got to feel like the hospital for a moment up in here. Even though it's cool outside, but it's humid in here. When I'm going through my attacks and stuff like that, I got to have it pretty cool in here. In here. I can't wait to be able to take this. It's dying down a little bit, and then I'm going to take my Benadryl, and I'm going to go to sleep. I turned the ceiling fan on in the bedroom so it can circulate. I got the door open so it can circulate the air. And yeah, this weekend I'm resting. I don't think I'll go walking Sunday either. I think I'll just stay in. We'll try Monday. I'm so sleepy, y'all. But I just can't get comfortable. Oh, I can't get comfortable. I'm so tired. Yeah. Oh, I'm tired, guys. Still trying to let the medicine wear down. Ooh, a little bit more. Oh. I took my bun off of my head because I had to let my hair. It's so spongy. But I took the bun down because at night I have to be able to. Whew, in the thick of things. I have to take this, and this is a massager, and just go in. Mm. And then you just go in and just scratch, and it feels so good. I can only have a bun or a ponytail up in my head for a certain amount of time. And then after that, it has to get out. I don't know why. Save me. I need you. I heard your healer. Brian Courtney Wilson song stay in my head on repeat all through the day. Especially when I don't feel good. Cause it hurts so bad and I don't know why. Words cannot explain. Save me. I heard your healer. Save me. Cause it hurts so bad and I don't know why it hurts so bad. Words cannot explain. Ooh, self-care Sunday. I'm going to wash my hair or co-wash it. I want to blow dry it out, but that's going to be a lot of work. And I don't want to do it. I'm tired. Oh. I heard your healer. Words cannot explain. Cause it hurts sometimes and I don't know why. Hurts sometimes and I don't know why. Hurts sometimes. Ooh. Save me. I heard your healer. Save me. Words cannot explain. Hurts sometimes. This hurt thick, baby. Ooh. So I have to sleep with this bonnet on. And that's why you get this. That's why you see me looking like a chef or one of those Disney characters. Because I'm just letting it all hang out. And one day I'll blow dry it out. It's not even blow dried out. I don't have enough upper body strength to do that. I'm going to start doing my upper body strength tomorrow. But I think I can get, I think this is enough. I say give me about 5 more minutes, and then I'm going to take that Benadryl. And I bet you I'll be able to go to sleep then. I heard your healer. Save me. Words cannot explain. Hurts sometimes and I don't know why. Hurts sometimes and I don't know why. It hurts sometimes. I love the lyrics in that song. Mm. This is just a test. This is just a trial, y'all. It's a trial. But I will get through it. With time and patience, I will get through it. And I'll look back on this video and say, you know what? It was only temporary. I got through it. Sometimes we got to go through stuff in order to get through some things. I always say, I remember one time my asthma was acting up so bad, it was cold. And I was on the south side, and I was sick. I kept going back and forth to the hospital with my asthma. Couldn't give me answers or nothing. And I was just on the phone. I was just like really bad. Like it was really bad. And it was in the wintertime, and we had ice, we had snow. I think it snowed, and I think it was a little ice on the ground too. And me and the kids was at home, and I remember having a conversation with my mother on the phone, and she was like, Stacey, I'm gonna help you or something. She said, so that's what I think it was. Stacey, I'm gonna help you. And I told her, I said, you can't help me. Only God can help me. And she was like, you know what? You're telling the truth about that. And that is the truth. Only God can help you. So I reached out to God, and I know He's heard my prayers because I'm feeling a lot better just within this week, right? Because I wasn't unsure. I didn't know. I was like, God, give me a sign. Tell me something, But He's always there with me. Right now, He's here with me. So I just listen to music that just reminds me that God is who He is, and it will be okay. And I just love Brian Courtney Wilson voice. Is so calming and so peaceful. And when you're going through stuff like asthma, which I wouldn't wish for nobody, it's a scary thing. When you can't breathe, it's scary. It's uncomfortable. You get a little anxiety from it. You can, because we all have to breathe, and we take that for granted. Like breathing, we take that for granted because we do it so effortlessly. But the people that can't breathe, it's a constant battle. It's a constant trigger. It's a lot. It is. And that's why I know I can't live here. I can't stay here, reside here in St. Louis too much longer, because it seems like every year the allergy season gets worse and the weather gets worse here. So this is not a quality of life, right? Who wants to be sick all the time? This is not a quality of life. But sometimes you just have to endure. Until you can do better. So I'm going to endure, because this is not going to be forever. But I'm going to do what I need to do in order to get healthy. This is the Benadryl. I take this type of Benadryl, the children's Benadryl, because it's oral. And anything that's oral or sublingual or something like that, that dissolves quickly, goes straight into the bloodstream, works quickly. So for those people that have asthma out there, what I've done is, if I am knowing that I'm getting ready to have an attack or something, and it's allergy related, because my asthma is allergy induced, I take some Benadryl like right away. Like if I feel like my throat or something is going to close, I take Benadryl, and because it'll counteract it really quick, and you won't go into like an anaphylaxis. So I'll take the Benadryl, but I'll take the oral kind, not the pill, because the pill is going to take anywhere from 20 to 30 minutes. Orally, it's going to go right into your system, and it's going to stop the histamine levels from coming, right? So it's going to stop that right then and there. Most of the time it works. Sometimes it doesn't always work. I remember when I was traveling as a phlebotomist, and when I was in school for, medical school or whatever, they told me that if you spray like Benadryl on your neck when you're having an attack, that can stop because it's soaking into your pores, right? So it can stop that. So I've always remembered that. I carry Benadryl everywhere I go. Like I'm gonna carry it everywhere, and as well as my EpiPen, because those are my lifesavers. And especially with all of this stuff going on, you just never know. And you still have to work and get out here and do it, even if you don't feel good. You still have to do it. And I don't feel good, but I don't get that luxury to just say, okay, I'm not going to work, because if I don't work, then how am I paying bills? How can I do that? So you just have to tough it out and get through some things. You just get through it. And some days are going to be better than others. And other days they're going to be great and you feel like there's nothing wrong. And then you're going to have those in-between days. So for all the people out here that's dealing with respiratory illnesses or respiratory distress, I empathize with you so much. And I just encourage you to hold on and stay strong, because it's going to get better. And for those, we have these restless nights. We get up in the middle of the night. We can go to bed like at 8, 9 o'clock in the morning and get up in the middle of the night because you can't breathe. And I really wish I had my recliner here, because I would sleep in that recliner. And when I used to work in the ER, you notice that in the hospital rooms, you see recliners in every room, basically. And that's because it is therapeutic for people to get in a recliner and sit up versus laying on your back in the bed. And if you're having respiratory problems, don't ever lay on your back, because that's not helping at all. You're going to feel like you're suffocating. Lay on your side or get up and sit, prop your feet up, and you'll be able to breathe better, So these are just some of the tips that I've learned along the way, and I'm just sharing. So if anyone is on here looking at this not live, but this video, these are some of the things that I help when it comes down to me having respiratory problems and even illnesses. Like even when you're having any type of illness, get you a recliner. Get you a recliner and sit up in that recliner, and I'm going to tell you, you'll feel more better. You're going to feel 90% better than laying flat on your back, And sometimes you got to distract yourself from feeling, you feel that way or whatever, but you got to like take your mind off the pain so you won't be thinking about it, because, and be stressed out about it. And I listen to music. I listen to Brian Courtney Wilson, and I'll listen to like different ones, and I heard the word, and it just gives me that assurance. It gives me that comfort that everything is going to be all right, because God have brought me through so many things, y'all. So many things. So I already know who he is. I already know who he is. So it makes me more calm, because I know this too shall pass. God always has a ram in a bush for you. Don't ever forget that. And when you give your worries and your problems to God, you got to leave them there, because he's God. He doesn't need our help. So when you take it to the altar, leave it right there. Leave it with God, because he can handle it. This is a God that created this whole world and everything in this world. So there's no limit on what he can do, because he is who he say he is. So I don't mean to preach to people or whatever, but sometimes, you just got to be grateful and gracious and thankful that even though I'm going through this and I don't like it, sometimes it's necessary, and sometimes before the end. And I say that because I'm going to take this Benadryl, and it kicks in really quick. But sometimes God, set you up, right? It's a setup. And I always say it's a setup for a come up, right? So if you're going through something right now, this video is for you. If you're going through something right now, just remember that God knows everything. God sees everything. And he is with you always. And he's already planned out your life. That's in the plan. You don't know, but he knows because he's already seen it. And I think we just had Bible study this Thursday. And we were talking about when Simon Peter doubted God, when he told him he was going to wash his feet. And he was like, you can't, he got a little angry, you can't wash my feet. And he was like, if I don't wash your feet, then you're through, we're done, or whatever. Because he was like, you don't understand now, but you will in the future. And see, we may not understand now. It's not for us to understand things, but we will in the future. We will see. And sometimes you'll be like, oh, well, that's what God was trying to tell me. I didn't understand it at the time that I was going through it. But now I can see clearly, I can understand it, why I had to go through this, why it was necessary. And because I ended up here, I end up having this blessing or whatever. So it's not always about blessings. It's a lesson in everything that God teaches you, that he, puts you through. It's a lesson, so, and I had to learn that because I used to be like, what did I do and all that. Sometimes you don't do nothing. He's setting you up. Just like Job, he's setting you up because it's a setup for a come up, so that's why I always say that. So, and I always tell people, my people that are sick, my people that's going through anything, this is only temporary. It's not forever, it's temporary. Everything is temporary. It's not forever. So sometimes God makes you a little uncomfortable. He tells you not to be comfortable. He tells you not to get comfort and be stagnant. So I'm going to take this Benadryl. Boy, I should have some water. Even though it's bubblegum flavor, y'all. Ugh. I gotta get some water. I usually have water on the side of my bed. I think I do. I just don't have it in here. I heard your healer save me. Words cannot explain. Save me. 'Cause it hurts sometimes and I don't know why. Hurts sometimes. Hurts sometimes and I don't know why. It hurts sometimes and I don't know why. Hurts sometimes. Save me. I heard a healer. And yeah, I can be working and doing all type of stuff, and that is just constantly in my head, and it's like really soothing. I don't know how to explain it, but it's just like it's peace. Save me, I heard a healer. And it just plays in my head constantly, and it's calms me down when I think about God. It calms me down. That's the only thing. Another story. When I was in college, and I have test anxiety, right? But I noticed that every time that I was in college and I got ready to do an exam, and I played gospel music, I was always really calm. And I always aced my test. I couldn't do it with any other type of music. I tried any other type of music, even though music is therapeutic to me and it calms me down. It keeps me focused or whatever. I love music. Come from a family, we just love music. But that was the only type of music that would calm me down. And I aced every test. I aced every test. And my professors, my instructors would allow me, because I do have test anxiety, I'll be overthinking stuff, right? They would allow me to wear my earplugs and have my phone and I'm listening to it. They would check it, of course, because, you know, we had to give over things, or they'll sit me in another room. And I take the exam, I take the test, and I'm telling you, I'll be so calm. It's like I know these answers. They are definite. I know these answers. And it's like God's words just be in my ear. And I'm just like, I pass it like every time. No joke. Every time I pass it. But yeah, this Benadryl will be kicking in soon, y'all. Because I'm already cross-eyed because I'm tired. So I am not going to be before you guys long, because guess what? The Benadryl will be kicking in, and I think it's kicking in real soon. I just took it, but it's kicking in. But if you haven't already, go ahead. Hit that thumbs up, that thumbs button. The thumbs button, y'all. Oh, hit that like button, the thumbs up sign, right? Subscribe. Life with Stacy C. It's totally free. And you just never know what you may see on this channel. I don't know. Half of the stuff that goes on a day-to-day basis, some of it's just unscripted. Don't even know. It's just my life. And that's why I made this channel, to encourage people and to just show you my life. Even though my life gets hard sometimes. My life gets really hard sometimes. But I can't give up. I refuse to give up. My name states that about me. My name means to rise again. You know, I don't really like Stacy, but when I read the meaning of what it stands for, and I don't know if my father knew this at the time he named me, but it means to rise again, like resurrection or whatever. I'm not saying that, you know, I'm God or whatever, but it just puts in your mind that even though I may fail, even though I may fall, I will rise again. I'm going to dust myself back off, and I'm going to get up, and I'm going to try it over and over again until I succeed. And that is pretty much how I am. That's pretty much how I always been. Even though I may fall, I don't know how to give up. I just don't know how to give up. That's not in me. It's not instilled in me, because I'm going to figure it out. I'm going to find a way. As long as I got God by me, I can do anything, you know. So it gets hard. It gets really hard. It gets that fear. It's the fear that comes along with so many different things, especially if you got illnesses. So for the people that are out there and they can't sleep and they're suffering and they have some terminal illnesses or illnesses way worse than mine, or just anything that you're going through, if your mind just constantly goes and you need rest, if you're worrying about something or someone, I just want you to say, stop. That's part of the self-care, to stop. Pray about it. Give it to God. And He'll work it out. You know, what I do, and I'm going to share this with you all, what I do is I reschedule stuff. Like, I make a conscious decision to say, I'm not going to deal with this today or this week. I'll schedule it off until the next week and see how that emotion will be. Because it's all about taking control of your emotions, right? Every every situation doesn't need a reaction, right? Because no reaction is a action, right? So I just delay it. I put it on delay, and I'll figure out how it is. I figure out what I'm going to do, but I make a conscious decision not to react a certain way in that moment. And I think we all need to do that, because sometimes our emotions get us in trouble that we can't get out of, or our emotions say things that we can't take back. So you have to really be in tune and check your emotions. And it's hard. It gets hard, but you can do it. So a lot of times I'm not going to deal with it today. I'll deal with it next week and see what emotion I have next week. So I reschedule it. That's what I always say. I'm going to reschedule this right now, because today I'm going to be happy. I consciously make that decision. I'm going to be happy. And whatever is happening, I cannot deal with it right now. So I'm going to reschedule it to the next week or the next day to see if it will work itself out, because usually it does work itself out, especially if you prayed about it. And if not, then I'll go to it next week and just go from there, right? So I'm so sleepy and tired, and I'm going to be rambling. So again, don't forget to hit that subscribe button. And I'm going to sleep now. Finally, thank you, Jesus. And until then, y'all, take care of yourself, okay? Love y'all.